morning, my dearest students in JSS2. Welcome to the mathematics class. Hope you are safe at home. So, the topic we are going to treat today in mathematics in your JSS2 is what we call bearing. Bearing is about the location. When you talk about bearing, you're talking about location. How to locate certain directions, location of directions of maps. That is all about bearing. When you look at the board, you see what you have there. We have the map of Nigeria. We want to explain it theoretically before we go to the mathematical explanation. Now, looking at this is a sketch of the map of Nigeria. When you look at the map of Nigeria, here, this line is the river Niger and river Benue. Crossing at what we call Lokoja, where the river Niger and the river Benue, where they meet together. Then, here is considered as the northern part of Nigeria. The northern part of Nigeria. So here is normally considered as the east. Here is normally considered as the west. Here is normally considered as the south. The down part, south, north, south, west, and east. So from this map of Nigeria now, we have what we call cardinal points. The cardinal points, there are 4 cardinal points. In the bearing, we have the north, we have the west, we have the east, and we have the south. North, south, east, and west. So these are the 4 cardinal points we have. And these cardinal points, just as in mathematics, you know, every point in mathematics is made up to 360-degree angle at a point. Every point in mathematics. So from the north we move here is 90-degree. From here to here is 90-degree. From here to here, 90-degree. From here to here, 90 degrees. From here to here, also 90 degrees. So meaning that when you move around the 4 cardinal points, you make an angle of 360 degrees. So that's about the 4 cardinal points. Then we have what we call the minor cardinal points. We have the minor cardinal points which indicate the midpoints. So when we have the cardinal points, we have the minor ones. Here is the north, here is the east, here is the west, here is the south. Here, in between the north and the east, we have what we call the northeast. The northeast. And you know, just as we have said, from here to here is 90 degrees. So, in between this point is also 45 degrees. Divide it into 2. Here, 45 degrees. So, in between the south and the east, we have the southeast. Normally, it is called, we don't call it east-south. We call it southeast, northeast. Then, in between the south and the west, we have the southwest. You see, remember, it's either it is north something or south something. You don't say east west or east west sun. It must be northeast, northwest, or southeast, southwest. So in between the north and the west, we have the northwest. And just like you said, 45 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees, 45 degrees. So also when you calculate them together, it will amount to 360 degrees. So this is about the cardinal point, the 4 main cardinal points, and then the minor cardinal points in bearing. Now, this will lead us. I think with this, we have been able to, and most especially these minor cardinal points, this what we call the sailors or the pilots on air, or the sailors on sea, directing the ship. They use this to detect direction with the aid of what we call the magnetic compass. The magnetic compass. So this magnetic compass is the instrument that the sailors they use to detect direction, or the pilots piloting the flight. So this is about the directions, the major directions in mathematics. Now, we come to bearing between points. Bearing between points. So, you talk about, so with this now, we have been able to we can say somebody is at your east. When somebody is up there, you say this is the north. This is my left hand, just using myself as an example. My right hand, of course, here is the west, here is the east, here is the south, and here is the north. So from there you can also make directions to places. Now we go to bearing between points. Bearing between points. Now, when we draw this line, let's say we have a line A to the line B. This is 2 points. We want to know the bearing from this point to this point. At every point, we have the north, east, west, and south. At any point also, at this point also, we have the north, east, west, and south. Now, we want to know the direction of A, the direction of B from A. If somebody is standing here, wants to know the direction of this B from this A, you have to move from, this is the main point, so you move from the main point to the main point. So, now, if we are asked, now what is the direction of B from A? The direction of B from A. Take note of this, from A. So when they say from A, it means that you are at A, at a point A. What you want to know the direction of B from A. Now, at a point A, drawing this line to the point B at the center. This is the center, you see. These 2 points are connected at the center. So from that, you can say that B is, for this direction is northeast. You see it? Northeast. So B is northeast from A. So you can say that B is northeast from A. So when you are at A, look at the direction of B from A is northeast. So the same thing. When you are at B, you want to know the direction of A from B. Look at it. So this is the direction of A from B. And from B now you see that A is at where? Southwest. So we can say that A is southwest from B. You see it? A is southwest. Here is southwest. Why? Here is southwest of B, and here is what? Northeast of A. So that's about direction. That's how it is done in mathematics when you want to to know the direction of 2 points. Now this so I'll also give another example. Let's go give another instance for you to be clarified more. Now you draw another drawing. This is a point. Let's say call this point C, and we call this point D. And you know, every point must have north, east, west, and south. Here also, north, east, west, and south. We want to know the direction of C from D and the direction of D from C. First of all, let's begin with the direction of D from C. Now, looking at C, from C now, you connect at the middle, you connect it, you see it to the point, the point of vertex. This is the point you have to connect it to the point. So looking at this, from C here, the line is that we talk about southeast. So southeast. So what we say is that D is southeast from C. D is southeast from C. So from C, it is southeast. But from D, What is the direction of D? What is the direction of C from D here? And what is the direction is northwest. So you can say also that C is northwest from D. So this is just an explanation of what bearing, how to to decide the direction of between 2 points in bearing. So bearing between 2 points. So now we finally we can also say when we have 2 points at parallel, either like this, you see, or like this. So these 2 points are parallel. Let's say this one is A, point A, and this one is point C and D. And every point, remember, north, so meaning that north, east, west, south. Not so the sentence. So we just have to write north to indicate that top is the north. Now, between A and C, what do we have? From the point A. From the point A, B is east of A. B is east of A. While from the point B, A is west of B. So you see it, west. A is west of B, while B is east of A. So from A now, B is at the east, while from B, A is at the west. So because this place is west, this place is east. In the same vein, on the same vein, from C to D, consider these 2 points. You see that from C, D is south. From C, let's write it there. From A, B is east of A. When you look from A, B is east of A. So the direction of B from A is east. Then from B, when you look at from B, A is west of B. Then looking at these 2 points, C and D. From C, D is south of C. At the south, so it's located at the south of C. But from D, C is north. C is at the north of D. So that's all about the cardinal, this direction between 2 points. Now we go to we move further to another topic, which we call the acute angle bearing. Acute angle bearing. In your JSS 1, you were made to know that acute. When you talk about acute angle, you talk about angle that is not up to, that is angle from 0 to 90 degree. That is not more than 90 degree. Any angle that is below 90 degree is considered as acute angle. So when we're talking about acute bearing, we talk about angle that is less than 90 degree. Angle that is less than 90 degree. For instance, if the distance, let's say if you have something like this, example of acute angle bearing, you have x 32 west. You are asked to locate this direction, x 32 west. Maybe they say that the distance between A and B from A is x 32 west. How do you interpret that how do you draw this distance? From A, first of all, you draw an angle. You draw the point A. This is the point A, because this x 32 west, it is from A. The from A, that is the direction of B from A. Now, this is A. Now, remember I told you that from the beginning, when we were at the cardinal points, this is north, east, this is west, and this is south. From here to here is 90 degrees. 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 Now, here is north, east. So, what we are considering is southwest. So it cannot be here. The direction should not be here. The direction cannot be found here. Here is southwest. Here is northwest. So the direction of B must be here, northwest. So 32. So that means you will locate it here. So we can say that B is here. This is our B. Our B must be here, northeast. So you don't need to measure it, but what is important is that from here to here is 32 degrees. From south to this place is 32 degrees. So meaning that the direction of B from A is 32 degrees southwest. It will determine it. If it is if this is let me say north 40 degree east, not 40 degree east, and here is your A. Here is your A. They ask you to locate B, not 40 degrees. So, of course, this is north, this is east, this is south, and this is west. So, where do we locate our northeast? Of course, this direction. So, if it is northwest here, if it is southwest here, if it is southeast here, so always note. The two distance will determine the direction. So to locate this north 40 degree east, we find it here. Meaning that from here to here is 40 degree. So B, look at our B now. So B should be found northeast, and that is the way it is drawn. So we'll do more examples. So it means that the acute angle, the student makes it must be less than 90 degrees. So now we do examples. So these are examples of acute angle bearing. So the equation says, give the acute angle bearing of A from B in each of the following. Just as I have explained before, the acute angle bearing has to do with you have to give the direction either at the south or you have to give either you say, but you always know that acute angle bearing is calculated from the north and from the south. You calculate it only from the north and from the south, irrespective of that angle. So it's either from the north or from the south, depending on the direction that it falls. Now, looking at the number one example, this is example number one. You have 58. So from the south, looking at this, it means that from the south here, it is 58. Look at the point we are considering. We are at point B. So everything is taken from point B. What is the direction of A from point B? A, look at A here. And A is making an angle of 58 degrees from here to here. If from here to here is 58 degrees, it means that from here to here, as you already know, should be 90 minus 58. But we are calculating from the south, from the north. So from the north to this place is 58 degrees. So we have no problem with that. What we say, acute angle bearing is, this is northeast. So we say north 58 degree east. That is the answer. So that's what it is required. When you look at this, you just interpret it. So the answer to this is north 58 degree. So why 58 degree? From the north to this direction, it is 58 degrees. So, and it is at northeast. Now, here also looking at this place, you either calculate from the north or from the south. That is where we calculate the acute angle bearing. Now, from here to here, the direction of B, of A from B is at southeast. Southeast. This is southeast. From south to this point, it is 40 degrees. So it is in order. So from south, it is 40 degrees. So what you say, the direction is what? South 40 degrees east. South 40 degrees east. That's the interpretation. See, southeast. Northeast is in a line. Don't say east south or east north. It is wrong. You must either say northeast or southeast. So we got this. There is no complication to that. But now, here number 3, to write this. Looking at this, the direction of A from B is on the southeast. Southeast. Mind you, we calculate from the south. So, but the direction they gave us from the east here to this place is 70 degrees. So what we are interested is from the south. We don't mind this number. We have to calculate from the south. So if here to here is 70 degrees, what is remaining? 90 degrees. The whole of from here to here is 90 degrees. Just as you all know, this is a right angle. So if from here to here is 70 degrees, it means that from here to here should be 90 minus 70 degrees, which is equal to 20 degrees. So mean that from here it will be 20 degrees. So for us to write this direction, we begin from the south. So from the south to this place is 20 degrees. So what it will be is south 20 degrees east. That is the answer. Some persons may say south 70 degrees because they saw. No, you have to make sure that the number to be written must be calculated from either from the north, if it is within the region of the north, or from the south. So these are the two. So you begin the counting from the south or from the north when the direction falls within the region of the north. So the answer to this thing is what we call acute angle bearing is south 20 degrees east. Now, within this thing, I would like to have you could use. Let me just do this one. You use this one as your assignment. So, but I'll just do this one for more clarification. And when you use this one as your assignment, you also go to your textbooks. You find so many of that, so many examples, so many exercises you work on. So let me do this one for the last time. Now, here we are considering what is the acute angle bearing of this. Look at the point B on A. What is the direction from the south? Mind you, we are calculating from the south. Here is southwest. So calculating from the south, they told us that from west to this point is 15 degrees. So we must have to know this. What we are interested in is from south to this point. We are not interested, but this one will give us a clue to this one. So how do we get this number? We say 90 degrees minus 15. 90 degrees minus 15 will give us what? 75 degrees. So 75 degrees. So mean that from here to here is 75 degrees. So the acute angle this thing of here will say south 75 degrees west. That is the answer. I want you to do this. So with what we have done here, you can do this one. And mind you calculate from the north and from the south. You calculate from the north. Or let me just rather do this one. You will find the other examples. I think to make it more clear, you have many thousands of examples. There are many examples in your textbook. Now, looking at this one, we find out that the direction of A is northwest. And mind you, just as I keep on saying, the direction is what you have to say from north or from south to that point. We are given from west to this point. From west to this point is 20, but what we are interested from north to this point. So if from here to here is 20, from here to here it should be 90 minus 20, and which is 70 degrees. So the acute angle bearing should be north 70 degrees west. That is the answer. That's what it is required. I think with this, I think we are then we'll go over to the next topic. So this is the last phase of this bearing. We call it the three-figure bearing. We have done the acute angle bearing. Now the three-figure bearing, it involves three figures, and that's why it is called three-figure bearing. A three-figure bearing is the number of degrees to the nearest degree from the north, measured in a clockwise direction. Explanation. We explain this. This is the north. Three-figure bearing begins from the north clockwise. This is clockwise, and moves to this direction back here. So we measure three-figure bearing from the north clockwise, whichever way. So if we have something like 45 degrees, maybe 45 degrees from north to east is 45 degrees. In a three-figure bearing, we don't write 45 degrees. What we write is 0.45 degrees. 0.45. So that is the space. So three-figure bearing represents from 0 to 360 degree. So when you see any number on three-figure bearing with that, you can locate the direction. Always know that, like from here now, here is 0. Here is east is 90 degree. South is 270 degree. I'm sorry, 180 degree. Then west is 270 degree. Then here is 0 degree and also 360 degree. So you see that any number 45, any number from 0 to 90 degree, any number, and when you are given any figure between 0 and 90 degree, it will be northeast. Then any figure between 90 degree and 180, any direction between 90 degree and 180 will be southeast. Any direction between 180 270 degree and 180 degree will be southwest. While any direction between 360 degree and 270 degree will be northwest. So these are about three. So the three-figure bearing will give you the exact direction with but in terms of acute angle bearing, it will just give you the particular place. But with the three-figure bearing, you can locate everything depending on it will give you the total degree of anything. For instance, then we get about the three-figure bearing. Here we want to this is the example. Said example 1 said find the three-figure bearing of B from A. So we are at A, at the direction A, to find the bearing of B from A, the three-figure bearing. Remember, in the three-figure bearing, we just need the three figures, and the three figures must add up. The whole thing is the direction from 180 to 360 degree. Now, looking at this one is simple already, and everything is done from the north. You calculate from the north clockwise. So already we have been given from north to this place is 56 degree. So we don't have problem with this. So the answer to this one is 056. 056. There is no problem to it. From the north to this point is 056. So this is the answer, the three-figure bearing. So for this one, you calculate from the north also. And when you at any point in time, when we have north here, there is south here, invisible south, and we have invisible east here, we have invisible west. So all the directions are involved, just like that's how it is written. Now, from the north here, they gave us, the equation says, they gave us only here as 1/8, but we have to take the direction from here till the direction we are going to look for from here to here. That's what we are looking for. Since here to here is 180 degree, but what we need is here to here. That is the three-figure bearing. Here is just to give us a clue. So, as a mathematician, as a student of mathematics, what you do is knowing that this thing makes a circle, and the circle is 360 degree. So if we are given from here to here as 180, it means that from here to here will be 360 minus 120. So 360 minus 120, which will give us 240 degree. So it means that from here to here is 240, and from here to here 120. Add up to 360 degrees. So our three-angle here. So the answer now, our answer now will be 240. That's the answer. 240 degree. So that's the three-figure angle. So what we need is 240, not 120. 120 is just giving us a clue that from here to what we actually find from the south, from the north. Everything must be taken from the north to where the direction B is. This for this one. Then number 3. Mind you calculate from the north, and it is clockwise. You don't calculate anti-clockwise. You calculate clockwise to where the direction, the line B starts. So here we calculate from here to here. So what we need is here. But then we have the invisible. Normally we have the invisible. This is the east. This is west, and this is our south. Normally. So we are given from here to here, which is 40 degrees, and you know that angle on a straight line is 180 degrees. So it means that from here to the whole of this place is 180. But we are giving only this place. But what we need is this place. What we do is say 180 minus 47. 180 minus 47 degree will give us what is meant. So 180 minus 47 degree, and that should be 3, 5. So that should be 1. That should be 1. That should be 123. So 123. I mean, no, sorry, 133. 133. So 133 degree is from here to here should be 133 degree, while here is 147 with 47 degrees. So the three-figure bearing for this one is 133 degree. That is the answer for this number 3. Then number 4, we're given only 90 degree. So it means that what we need is the direction from here, from the north to this point B. And if here is 90 degree, from here to here is 360 minus 90, and that is what? 270 degrees. So the three-figure bearing is 270 degrees. That's the answer. Then the final one said find the bearings of A, B, C, and D from X. Look at the drawing. This is the last example on bearing. The question says find the bearings of A, B, C, and D from X. So X is the point of reference. S is the point. So we are from X, we go to other points. So X is just like the middle. So the north here belongs to X. North, we are here, we have the south. Then we have our invisible east and west, which is taken for granted. Now, we'll work it out. Say from X, the first one we'll solve it number 1. From X to, let's say, from X to A. From X to A, we give the 4-figure bearing. So where is our direction? This is A. And mind you, everything begins from the north. So from here to A is 40 degrees. We have no problem with that. So we have 0, 40 degrees. That's the answer. Then number 2, from X to B. From X to B, you trace. Mind you, from the north, you have to calculate from the north to B. Look at where B is. So you have to calculate what is the degree covered from N, from this north to this direction B. Mind you, here is 40. And we don't know this place. But we are given here as 60. We are given here as 60, given here as 40. So what is meant in this way? But mind you that the whole of this place is an angle on a straight line. An angle on a straight line is 180 degrees. So if we have the whole of this place as 180 degrees, and we have here as 60, and we have here as 40, so what will this place be? So we have to add this way. 40 plus 60 is what? 100. 40 plus 60 is 100. So you have to subtract this 100 from 180 to get this place. So you say 180 minus 100, and that is 80 degrees. So it means that the space here is 80 degrees. So if the space here now is 80 degrees, what we are looking for is from north to this B. It means that from north to this B is 40 plus 80. 40 plus 80. So 40 plus 80 will give us 120 degrees. So from here to here is 180 degrees. So from X to B is equal to 120 degrees. That is the answer. So you see how we are presented from north to this place. The first one is from north to A. The second one is from north to B. So everything, you must have to calculate the angle to this point in time. So number 3 says from X to C. So we have to calculate. So the point we are at is the point X. So this is the north of X. So where is our C? This is our C. So we have to calculate from here to here. And mind you, from the whole of this place to this place is 180. 180 already. So what is from this point now, from the south, from the north to the south is 180 degree. But from the south to the point C is 50 degree. So how do we get from north to this point? It means 180 degree plus 50 degree. So 180 degree plus 50 degree will give us what? Will give us 230 degree, and that is the answer. So from X, from the north to this C is 230 degree. That is 180 degree plus 50 degree. Then finally, number 4, at D, from X to D. So it means that we have to calculate from north till this D, direction of D. So from north to this D, that's what we have to do. So what is the angle? So from X to D, that's the final question now. Mind you, we are calculating from the north to the point D. That is what. But we are giving that from the north anti-clockwise to this place is 70. So from here to here, what is remaining is 70 degree. Here is what is remaining, this 70 degree. So we have to include. That's what it means, that from here to here is the whole of this place is 360 degree. Mind you, angle at a point 360 degree. So what it means that from here to here should be 360 degree minus this 70. So what is remaining is this 70 degree. So it is 360 degree minus 70 degree, which will give us 290 degree. That is the answer. That is the 3 first figure. So from this 3 figure, if you want to change it, you can change from 3 figure to acute angle bearing. You already know that this 40 degree in the acute angle bearing is at north. You find it at the northeast. So because this is the acute angle bearing, north, east, and south and west. So in case you want to maybe to change from 3 figure bearing to acute angle bearing, 40 degree of 3 figure bearing is found here. So it is not 40 degree east. In case I just want to explain things. Then the second one, 120 degree. You want to change it to this thing. You tell that here is 180. So 120 should be southeast. 182 should be southeast. That is the direction of 120. And then the other one, 330 degree, should be 330. Here is 370. So 330 should be southwest. And then finally, 290 should be northeast. So northwest. So I think with this we have come to the end of the topic on bearing. So I wish you all the best, and we pray for you as you continue to stay at home and stay safe. Make sure you take care of yourself. Keep on praying. I know by God's grace we'll be back someday. Bye.